didn't know anything about wine, and I really still don't for that matter. But I said, well, I'll call up some of my friends and see if I can gather up some wine. And several people took jobs and we put it together and we did it. And I think we raised 15 grand that first year, I think it was. And it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger ever since. So I think last year we raised 465 grand. I was on the national board for a while. And, you know, we get requests for grants to study one thing or another. And if you apply to the, say, the National Institutes of Health or the National Cancer Institute for a grant, it might take 2 years to have them consider it and bat it around and come up with the money or not. But we can do it overnight. And so we've been in on the ground floor of several really good breakthroughs. It goes to fund the activities of the local office, that is all the patient help things that they do, like transportation to and from the radiation therapy place or the chemotherapy place or whatever, and all the support groups that are around, like colon cancer support, breast cancer support, and all that. Stuff like that is what goes on the local level to help out our local citizens. One time I went to the bus drivers, the city bus drivers meeting, and I gave my pitch about smoking, and then a few weeks later my wife and I were walking down an aisle in one of the malls, and some guy was approaching and he just stepped right in front of me. And I thought I was going to get mugged. He says, "Aren't you a doctor?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you gave a talk at the bus drivers a while back." "Yeah." He said, "Well, I just thought you'd like to know that I quit smoking because of that." I said, "Oh, gee, thanks." I lay them out on our rec room floor, you know, all the Cabernets and all the Merlots and so on. And Mike McVitie, who works at the wine house on Huffman, he and the gals from the office come over to my house, and Mike goes along and says, you know, that one, that one, that one, that one, makes a good lot for the outcry auction. And I think we're going to have about 8 or 9 or 10 or so lots in the outcry. And the rest of it goes to the silent auction. So it's just got to be bigger and bigger, and I hope it continues to grow.